a friend of mine was like, "Oh, why don't you try the Nintendo DS?" And I'm like, "You mean that thing where you poke shapes?" And and he goes, "No, it's more complicated than that." I'm like, "Really? How?" And he didn't really have like a clear-cut answer for me. He's like, "Well, no, really. You drag this shape from this screen over to this screen into this group of shapes, and then you draw a circle around it." And I'm like, "Yeah, buddy, have fun with your first-person shape poker." You silly man. But you know, I did try to play a game on this. I tried to play WarioWare. If you've never played WarioWare before, the point of it's a series of small mini games, couple of seconds apiece, and basically the object of the game is to complete these mini games to keep this crappy Japanese animation of a clown from getting upset with you. And it's clearly the clown's clearly having an acid trip because his pupils are huge, and like every time you mess up a game, he's having a worse trip, so he's going to get more upset. But I think that this game is trying to brainwash you, because every once in a while they'll flash a really weird image right before the minigames switch, and you know, you'll just be playing and they'll just be sitting there like, okay, and the game's like, "Okay, well, you know, put this fish in a bucket." And I'm like, "All right, sure." And I put the fish in a bucket, and then the game's like, "All right, well, that's pretty good. Yeah, no, put this cat in a tree." And I'm like, "Okay, I put the cat in a tree." And it's like, "Now put icing on this cake." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, I put icing on the cake. I put icing on the cake." And then suddenly Satan pops up and goes, "Consume Japanese products." And then it cuts to the clown laughing. And they're like, "Okay, now put this dog in a basket." And I'm just like, "Well, what was the deal with all that Satan stuff?" And they're like, "You don't have time to think about that. You need to draw a mustache on this gentleman." I'm like, but okay, I drew the mustache on the gentleman, but what was the deal with the Satan stuff? You don't have time to think about that. Don't you? No, you need to put this cat in a tree. You have 2 seconds. I mean, well, you didn't put the cat in the tree. Now the clown's upset. You don't want to make the clown upset, do you?